Hello guys, Glenn from Sydney CBD Repair Centre, and today we're gonna fix another Xiaomi smartphone with a broken screen. This is a Xiaomi Mi Note 10, and as you can see, it's still working, but on top portion of the screen has a lot of like mini hits, which were not indicative of accidental drops. Maybe someone just hit it with a hammer or some hard and sharp objects to have those kinds of damages on the glass. However, we're gonna replace it, and the first thing is we're gonna remove this back cover that covers the internals, and as usual, it's put on with strong adhesive that we need to carefully pry off. And right here we're gonna remove some of the initial screws that we can visibly see, and some of the screws are hidden underneath some of the adhesives, and we're just gonna mark some of it to aid us in our reassembly later on. And here you can see that some of the screws are hidden behind thin film of adhesive, so we have to pry that off too. And right here there's a shroud for the battery and the motherboard, which is really nice. It's kind of adding some kind of protection, and we're gonna disassemble everything. This is the camera system, and you can see the battery is filling up almost 1/3 of the lengthwise size of the display, and the motherboard is on the 1/3. And we're gonna try to test this replacement display, and right off the bat it's working. This is brand new, by the way. And there's some kind of problems with this screen, and later on in the video you can see that we have tried to replace the display many times. As you can see, it's pretty washed out compared to the default, and we're trying to troubleshoot it. Even at this point, we're not even done disassembling the whole thing. We're just testing the new replacement display. And as you can see, yeah, we can change the display, but we need to ensure that the colors that are coming out of that cable is good and of high quality, because there's no point in replacing a broken display with another broken display. So we're trying to remove this thin flat cables, and we're gonna remove the main board, the motherboard, and the battery. Be careful with this, guys. If you're doing this on your own and you're trying to practice on your Xiaomi Mi Note 10, then this might not be the perfect device to practice on because of the complexity of the repair that has to be undertaken. And even removing the front glass, the front LCD display, is a chore. And there's a lot of adhesive that we're trying to clean up here. As you can see, we're trying to scrape it off, since it will be an interference when you try to put on the new display. And we're gonna replace it with our own adhesive, because it will prevent it from falling off the device when you use it, or especially when the phone is heating up. It will not melt off the old adhesive that you tried to reuse. We're not reusing the adhesives here, we're putting on new fresh ones. And right here we're trying to clean off the new adhesive and put on this screen protector. That's a perk. If you choose Sydney CBD Repair Centre, we try to put on screen protectors if we have one available for free. And we are putting on a stronger adhesive for the front display, and that will give you a peace of mind. And unfortunately, we can't guarantee that it will be waterproof if your smartphone is IPX68 certified to withstand submersion. But in this case, it's good enough for daily use, and we can't guarantee you that because we're not really the manufacturer. We're an independent repair center. And we're trying to reassemble everything back. And you can see the CNC machining on the chassis of the Xiaomi Mi Note 10 is pretty good. You can see those marks, those are from machining. That means your case is stronger. It's milled out from a single block of aluminum. And right here, we're trying to put back all the components that we removed. And again, if you're not an expert repair technician for this type of device, don't attempt this. It's too complicated even for our expert technicians. And right here, we can see that the replacement display is on the device right now. We have installed it. It's working. The touchscreen is perfectly working. Although we have doubts on the quality of the color that it produces, it's kind of washed out, and we can clearly compare it and see the difference from the old one. And you can see there's some glaring lines from the side of the device, so we're gonna try to troubleshoot it. And we have tried many other displays, and we have tried to resolve this issue. And this is the perk of having technicians working on your device, certified technicians. You don't have to worry if it goes wrong because they will do the troubleshooting for you. And right here, we are trying to redo the whole thing with a brand new screen. No worries about that. We have a lot of stocks on that one. And of course, we're gonna try to do the best that we can. When we see a flaw, we're not gonna try to hide it from the client. We're trying to be as open as possible, be transparent of all the faulty replacement parts that we installed. We can service it back. And right here, we're done. We have retried the whole process to obtain the most effective outcome. And right here, it's a success. It's all good. So if you have a Xiaomi Mi Note 8 or an iPhone that you need to have a new screen, just send it to Sydney CBD Repair Centre. If you can't visit us, then just mail it in. We can repair it and send it back to you by mail. So if you like this video, guys, click like and subscribe, and message us on Facebook. Visit our shop. And this one is ready for the client. Till next time, cheers!